Let's go 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8, forward and 2 and the 3 and the 4, grand plié 6 and the 7 and the 8, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8 to the bar. Grand plié 6 and the 7 and the 8 and the 5th, same thing and the 3. 4, triple and 6 and the 7 and 8, up and over back and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, grand plié 6 and the back to your second, 2 more grands, 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8, roll through in your second, and there we are. And here we go. Feel all 5 toes. Remember to start your port de bras in allongé. Did it with your grand plié. Grand pliés. And all 5. Now through. Feeling the fingers. And relax when you're ready. There we go. Yeah, careful in this whole thing. Remember there's an allongé before port de bras and grand pliés and such, because it combines it a little different. It's very easy to lose sight of that. Okay, here we go. Left side, please. Soon enough in second for allongé. So it needs to open now, allongé up first. There we go. And ditto for your grand plié. like this one. Flex and place and flat and place and half. And fold, demi-plie and flex. And flat and half. And fold, demi-plie and flex. And flat and half. And fold, demi-plie. Roll through in your first this time. Reverse that roll through and stretch. Flex, flat, half, fold, the same to the side, the same to the front, straight away into your roll through in first. And that is all of this. And here we go. Soft, relaxed plie and one. Feel yourself right there. Then reverse your roll through. Here we go, to the other side, please, and make sure to feel both legs and both arms. And the front and the back and the side and the side and the front and the side and the back. And the front and the back and the side, keep on going, and 6 and the 7 and the 8. Back and the front and the 2 to the side, back and the side and the front. Back and the front and the side and the side and the side. Close your fifth septum. So we're back to that famous thing.
Well, I got front, back, and then side to side.
Yes, now inside, front, outside, back.
Oh.
Sorry, inside, front, outside, side, inside, back, and demi-plie.
Okay.
Then start over, outside, front, inside, back, 2 to the side, 4 more to the side. Front, back, side, side, inside, front, outside, side, inside, back, demi-plie. Repeat,
Okay.
front, back, side, side. Keep going to the side. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, here we go. So, back, demi, plie, and keep going to the side. Revoice. Demi, plie, yes. Back, front, side, side, fifth soutenu at the side and the front and the back and two to the side. Start inside, outside, inside, demi-plie and front and the back and the side. Keep going sideways. There we go. And finish. It never fails to work. Okay. Front and the back and the side and the side and the front and the side and the back. Front and the back and the side and the side. Encore. No. Hold on. Front and the back and the side and the side and the front and the side and the back. Back and the front and the side and the side and the back and the side and the front. Back and the front and the side and the side and the back and the side and the front. Let's do it twice. Because there is a little tiny trap in there.
Front, side, back.
Start over. Front, back, side, side, however, change everyone to the
It
side.
changes now.
Yes, it does. You picked it up. And then encore, front, side, back. Reverse. Well observed.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. That's it. Almost. I shouldn't have said anything.
Wait.
Remember, you're starting every set to the back or to the front. Making sense? After you two-tone this to the side, you have to switch to the inside back in your reverse instead of keep on
Back,
going to the
side,
Ah,
front.
exactly.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then back, front. Change. One, two.
Yes, yes. And soutenu. There we go. Okay, here we go. We could do the reverse and then go soutenu to the other side.
Okay.
And finish. Good. You redeemed yourself. front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, fifth, front, side, back, side, 1, 2, 3, reverse. Back and front, balance bar, and 6 and 7 and 8, you close on 1. Inside, back, outside, side, inside, front, outside, side, balance bar, balance bar, balance bar, close. Go twice.
Front, back, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then
Close
back,
on 1.
front, side, back.
And then 1 more to the side. And 3 more balance bars, so that finishes up to the back. Then your closing is your first dégagé from the back.
Bum, 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 bum.
I'm not quite sure where you're at.
That ends up in the back. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, bum, 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 bum.
But don't forget your first 4 dégagés. Which are front, back, front, back.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
No. You're starting this front,
right.
back, and
So
front.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And close.
No. One more. One more to the back, because your next set, guess what, starts to the inside front. Close on 1, open 2, to the side 3, to the back 4, to the side 5, balance bar 6, balance bar 7, balance bar 8. You're closing, you should be finishing up in the back.
Front, back, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1,
1, 2, 3, 4. One more. One more to the side.
5.
Balance bar back, front, and back. 7, 8. Closing is your 1. Back and front to reverse it. Balance bar 4. Closing is 1. One more side, 3 more balance bar. And repeat it once again. After your second set, just stay right there, 45 degrees to the front. Are we good? And it's not slow. And here we go. Front, back, balance bar. 3.
It was the autoscone, the last autoscone that was gone.
No, it was actually correct.
I mean,
you just have to stay into rhythm, because you're closing on 1 after your last balance bar. You're starting your second set on 2, so your last autoscone is on 5. Then you have exactly 3 counts for 3 balance bars. That finishes there where you're starting your reverse or your repeat.
Let's do it again on this side. So.
Yes, and I'm not going to bug you about the arms. Here we go. And fifth. 1, 2, 3, 1. That's a good thing we still have the left side. Yeah, all you have to do is be consistent instead of just falling into a pattern that is usual. So yeah, you really have to think in this one. Okay, here we go. should have stayed 45 degrees out there, but that is okay. That is okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. Because that is how the combo finishes. Okay. Almost, almost, almost. Could be fifth and could be fifth and could be fifth and two chevals to passe flat and stay. 5 and 6 and 7 close front. 8 and 7, 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 passe relevé close behind. 3 coupes and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 two chevals. Make sure you're staying in fifth up to your passe on flat. 5 and 6 and 7 close behind. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 passe relevé close fifth to junior other side. 3 coupes, 2 chevals, and a passe flat. Then close fifth position front again. So your first dégagés come from the front with that regular homme de or port de bras. Then your next passe to the back is on relevé before you reverse the whole thing. Three coupes, 2 chevals, 1 passe flat. Close fifth front.
Okay.
8 dégagés. Passe relevé.
Back.
Yeah, yes, correct. Close back, reverse. Okay. Just toes, nothing more. And coupe fifth, cheval, cheval, passe. Close front, 8, 7. Passe relevé. And coupe fifth. And close at 8. Passe relevé and soutenu to the other side. 1. There we go. Okay. Let's go plié and relevé and plié and relevé and plié to passe and stay. Tendez forward and back and the side to the bottom. Open. Along and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8 and the plié and take it through. And the plié one more, passe. And yeah, I forgot how I started. I thank you. Back and the fifth and the front and the fifth. Side to passe and stay into tendez away from the bottom. Now on the jambes 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. Plié to go développer through. Plié to go up to your passe, then into your parallel stretch. So you're going front fifth, back fifth, side to passe, stay. Tendez forward and back and the side, port de bras to the boy. 8 on the jambes. Plié front to take développer through. Plié front to passe and close in fifth.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Notice that. That would be a little fast. Brush it away from your center into plié. Tight fifth. For your fourth on the way to fifth. Stay right there. Tendez forward and back. the other side, and careful, and 5. Easy neck and shoulders. One and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. A little quicker in the 2 and the 3 and the 4. Plié, relevé, and the close. Plié through and 3 and 4. Rond de jambe, 7 and the 8. 1 and the 2, 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6. Soutenu, other side. Super low is relatively quick. One through, one around, one slow, one's fast. Relevé, tiny balance, close. And around. Double time. And 2. Plié, relevé. And around. To the other side and 1. One fondu front ender, one fondu back ender, one fondu side ender, one fondu inside front, one fondu outside side, one fondu inside back, port de bras, pas de bourrée. One and the two and the three and the four, this is our scheme now. One inside back now, one outside side now, one inside front, port de bras forward, port de bras second. Your choice of relatives. Front, back, side, inside, front, outside, side, inside, back, port de bras back. If you wanted to phrase it so you have a little balance before your port de bras, you obviously can do that. Okay, here we go. That's okay. Give it a little stretch.
Yeah.
Very ambitious releves, not bad. No sagging calves for you. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Left side, please. Especially because you put all these releves and try to really feel the lengthening of your muscles in your plie and then the tightening of your muscles in your releve. Just as a good housekeeping exercise. Here we go. Front and the side, back plie fouilleté, and the back and the side, front plie fouilleté, front and the back and the side flick flack on the or and the close. Back and the side and the front fouilleté, and the front and the side and the back fouilleté, back and the side.
No. You did back and front.
Back, double front, double side, flick flack on the dome, plie, just close, we'll do the left afterward. So instead of front and the side and the back and the side, we're going front and the back and the side with doubles. Front, back, side, fouilleté, back, side, front, fouilleté, back, double front, double side, flick, flack, open, close, reverse.
How did it start?
With 3 encore.
Oh, okay.
Front, side, back, and around. Back, side, front, and around. Front, back, side, twice. Plie, flick, flack. Close, reverse. Okay, here we go. Good isolated, striky frappes and Remember your legs to working through your tears and sure, I'll take it. And over. Careful with that closing arm in your arm lever through your tears and careful there with your closing. Now again, careful with your closing arm. A little better. And finish. Yeah, when your future self is watching your present self, watch out how this closing arm comes all the way from the back.
Oh, okay.
And you're only over your taste. That's the only time that we have that issue. Which means you're just, first of all, your elbow is too far behind you to begin with. When you take your plie, at least get the elbow in front of your hip, so now you can just close your fingertips.
You're talking about the one on
Yes,
bar.
exactly. And it wants to, aha. And if you wouldn't rush your Alasekong, it would be even a little bit sooner. Because in your Alasekong, both arms would be in second position. There. Ah. Instead of just flipping it from one direction to the other. And no, there is no time really for that arm to do what it needs to do.
Yeah.
Okay. I know. One and the two and the three and the four and the five and the six and the seven and the eight and the back attitude and the stretch attitude, stretch and lift and the seven and eight, develop here à la second, develop here inside front, circular port de bras 3, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8, brush out and attitude stretch, keep lifting it. Same thing to the inside front, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, change your scheme, develop here 2 and the 3 and close, inside back in the 7 and the 8, away from the bar the second time, circular port de bras. Just stay there. So it comes in 2 acts. Front and back, lift, attitude, stretch, keep lifting it. Close, the same thing to the back. Then 1 develop here to the side, 1 inside front, and 8 circular port de bras toward the bar the first time. Even so, you're in 5th position back. And then just reverse that. Okay. Brush it out, not too high. Attitude. And the stretch. You can go through tonally. And over. Good, good, good.
Right.
Go. Yes, a true adagio for once. Okay. Yeah, because it is so slow, always try to feel both arms, both legs at the same time. Rather than forgetting, for instance, about the arm and the bar or things like that. Okay. Always remember on the top of your extension to relax your neck and your shoulders instead of the opposite. Okay. Here we go. And it helps to breathe once in a while too. That's the idea. And really use this as a stretch. After all that, your legs now should be feeling like feathers.
They
That's a
should.
really simple clashes 8, 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8, 1 to the front, that is where I hope they feel like feathers. 1 to the back, 1 to the side, 1 big fat juicy plie. Clashes 2, 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8, let it go, now with momentum, yay, plie to the other side. That's all it wants to be. And here we go. And really try to feel a different muscle activity from the previous, but because you're brushing your toes into the floor. Hello, Jane.
Or-
How
I'm
are
sorry.
you? That's okay. Sometimes life is just what it is. So I'll try to be humane.
I'll believe that when I see it.
And the fifth, and the fifth, and the fifth, and the fifth chassis forward and close and the back. And the arabesque two, and the three, and the four chassis back, and the close and the front. Écarté and the two, and the three, and the four chassis side, and the close chassis side, and the close front, and the back, and the side, and the side. And the back and the front and the side to change. Now we're on the other side. That is extremely humane. One and the two and the three and the four, chassis forward, chassis back, reverse, that, three, four, chassis back, chassis front, écarté two. Four, chassis close, one front, one back, one side. No, one front, one back, one side. Yes, one side, one back, one side, one front. Is that right?
I thought the last was front back side. Is that right?
One front, one back, one side, one front, one back, one side.
No, maybe not. Was that?
Let's just keep it this way because I try to be humane. I could come up with all kind of different confusing things, but let's keep it right there. So one front, one back, two to the side, one front, one back, one to the side. And
Okay.
are we good to give this a mark?
Yeah.
Okay. These generous chassis. Which one closes in front? Front and the side and the side, one more front, one more back, one more side. What did I choose? Plié, one, two, three. And chassis back to the back one and the two. Chassis back and the four. Écarté one. Chassis side and side. Front and the back and the two to the side. Front and the back, one to the side.
So is that very end, the front back, the side is the only time you're not on écarté, you're not on face except for that one?
No, the first two are also en face. So your last set is front and the back croisé, then en face side and the side. Again, front and the back croisé, and again en face to switch sides. Does that make
Oh,
sense?
okay.
The front and back are quasi?
Yes, correct. Front and back are croisé. The two to the side are en face. Then switch again back to the same croisé, front and the back. The last one also is en face. Right. That is only for our last ones. All the other ones are either in écarté, croisé, front or back. Okay. Since there's not much combination-wise, let's really try to close these fifth positions. Lead with your heels and your chassis when you're going forward, with your toes when you're going back. Here we go. And front I thought the easy pattern would be the last one, but that is okay. That's better. Let's have the same one we did yesterday. Forward and back and plie and coupe and back and forward and plie and coupe and sideways and two and plie and coupe tablier back front heel forward single turn and coupe close your fifth forward and back and plie and coupe and back and forward plie coupe and side and two and plie coupe tablier forward heel forward in the front pirouette from fourth and coupe close your fifth. And it is a little tiny bit calmer than yesterday, but that does not mean that we shouldn't use our coupes to aim for our next direction, including the pirouette. Okay, let's give this a mark. What do you say? Yes, of course, we have the option of going twice if you feel so inclined. Okay. And here we go. Yeah, if that arm wouldn't just try to escape, it would be very easy to continue. Okay, okay. Pretty good there, Craig. Even so, it was not supposed to turn excepting for the last coupe, but I didn't stop you.
It wasn't supposed to turn?
No, excepting for the last coupe, it was not. But your infinite generosity kicked in again.
Gee, I could have gotten away with so much.
I know, and you did not. So kudos. Okay. Yep. You can be even quicker around. Your wallaby can be even. There you go. Could you feel the difference there?
Yeah, yeah. It's trying to get my heel
Right.
so that it's right underneath my.
Uh-huh. And if you don't overcross and if you just get your toes to that coupe, everything is fine.
Right.
The only time you get inconsistent is when you started with your knee and now your foot flies somewhere else and now the whole thing is off by an eighth of an inch and that
Right.
gives you that really funky feeling. One and the two and the three and the four. No. One and the straight and the one and the plié to effacé today. Tombe pas de bourrée and the one and the straight and the stretch. No plié to arabesque plié today. Pas de bourrée. Écarté back and the three and the four. Écarté back and the three and the four. Chassé attitude relevé. Tendez. Plié. Attitude, plié, pas de bourrée. There we go. Front and the straight and the stretch, plié, attitude, lift, effacé, relevé, tombe, pas de bourrée. Brush and the attitude, straight and the stretch, attitude, plié, lift, effacé, relevé, demi-plié, pas de bourrée today. So there's no tombe back. Écarté back and the two and the three and the four. The other side, six and the seven and eight. Chassé, attitude, balance. Tendez back, plié. Attitude, plié, arabesque, and pas de bourrée. Same foot goes again. Yep. And the other foot goes right. Then that croisé is your chassé attitude. There you go, tendez back. Prepare. For that same attitude, you're finishing an FSA quick.
Okay.
So just give it a little bit more of a rotation and that gets you right there. And if you spot that corner already, you're there.
Okay.
How is Jane doing? Okay, let's give it a mark. What do you say? Feel your arms. Don't forget to go to FSA quick. Plié. Plié. And here we go. 2 arms, 2 legs. We're getting there. We're getting there. We have still some time to think, but when it comes to it, we're already a little bit more stable. Good. What can I say? We're starting with our left foot in front. Chassé, attitude, tendu, attitude, tendu, plié, pirouettes to your fourth. Chassé, attitude, tendu, heel down, attitude, effacé, tendu, plié, attitude, woo, plié, paddleboard. Chassé, attitude and back, tendu, forward, plié, pirouette. Chassé, attitude and croisé, just heel down to switch to effacé, tendu, back. Prepare, stay where you are, plié, paddleboard. Does that make sense? So it's completely rocking of the baby. Do I detect doubt?
So the last one goes to attitude and back.
Yeah.
And does it chasse and then attitude on the? How do you get there?
So it's like in the beginning, chassé up and the back. Now just
Right.
heel down, switch back. So it's not really a chassé, it's just a heel down the second time around. Is that making sense? Is that answering your question? So basically it's
So
plié
it's just
fourth
up and
and
down,
tom
and down, and
then plié fourth and attitude up. So you're bending both knees in your fourth. Like as if you were doing a tendu. That's right. And now get that attitude up there with your heel forward and both arms up. Up, yep, and tendu back. That's it, exactly. And now you can prepare on your FSA angle and stay on that FSA angle. That's correct. And then you have the choice of a single or a double.
so it finishes in that same point.
Exactly. That is why you have the choice of a single or a double.
Oh, okay.
And obviously you could turn that attitude that goes to FSA back as well. Just hint, hint.
Okay.
And prepare forward and go. That's it, right? Are we good to give this a mark?
Yeah.
So really keep your arms flapping, so to speak. Not in a literal sense. Okay. And here we go. Our left foot is in front of. And cross it forward. There we go. And one. Almost. Good, 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 good. And one. Just don't lose your courage halfway through. You would have done yourself a favor, Craig, after your second attitude to have a nice clean tourniquet forward before taking that pirouette on the second side. You know what I mean? Instead of just rushing into the preparation, there was no reason for that.
So it's here.
And the back, and again there.
And then it's going to go here.
Yep, correct. And again, attitude relevé. No. I mean before you're on the or pirouette. There was some fudge preparation.
Oh, I didn't do the tourniquet.
Exactly. And you didn't point your back foot and all of that. And it does affect the outcome of our pirouettes for whatever reason that is. Do you feel up to doing this one more time? It was actually pretty good. Yeah, it's just a matter of holding onto your position, melting into your plie. Remember, we do a lot of reverse roll-throughs.
Yeah.
When you're landing from a turn into an open position, anticipate it in your knee before your heel hits the floor. So you're basically reverse rolling through. Is that making sense? Right. It's a little bit like when you're landing, you're jumping, yeah? For a nice smooth landing. So your heel still has an option of pressing forward as you're landing rather than your heel being stuck, and now your whole body starts passing it.
Right.
All right. How about doing this one more time? Nicely relaxed arms. That is why we're flapping so much in this combination. So you get your shoulders a little relaxed and your neck a little relaxed to approach all of these challenges. Here we go. And let's try not to overthink it. There we go, great. That's it. Right. Be aware of overthinking and ambition. That's just a thing. Super simple. First and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the second and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Close right foot back and the front. Now let's go right foot front and the back and the front. Tendu, plié. This way you have an extra count to have a nice on the long turn before you land in fifth front. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. Just 3 changements. Tendu, plié, on the long and the close. Let's listen to that once. we are. Push the floor away. Sure, I'll take a little stamina there. Get your foot under your axis. That was better. Right, and don't lose your closing arms in these on-the-down turns. Right, exactly. Together with your standing leg heel. These two things need to pop at the same time. And careful, Jane, not to do ever so slightly that one. Right. Right, Craig, exactly. That's the idea. And that calm needs to be sustained even if you were going for a double pirouette. Now, the only thing you need is a quicker head. That is the only thing that was missing from an actual double. Your head gives you the speed, so it needs to be super fast. Almost.
I'm trying to move the heel, and
Yep.
it's thrown my balance completely off.
You mean your standing leg heel?
Yeah, I'm
You,
trying to actually
you
get it
don't
to
have
do
to
it.
move it. All you have to
Yeah.
do is make it press forward. So it's not really moving that heel. It's
Well, that's
just.
what I'm trying to do, but
Uh-huh.
maybe it's just
So,
scaring me or something.
yes, probably.
But I feel that that's the right thing to do.
Well, that is already a good start. Yes, because on-the-down turns just work that way. But you also have to remember the golf club, golf ball analogy. Think your back foot is the golf club, and your front foot is the golf ball. Your front foot does not move until it's being hit by the ball,
Whoops.
which means your back foot has to come in much more aggressively. Ah,
That's
right. You're taking a slight demi-rond instead of going directly onto your heel with your coupe back, or even coupe front. That's a little bit better. But then don't let go of that foot. Don't let it fly away again. It needs to stay there. It's all right. It's all right. We'll put it one more time in context. What do you say? Échappé fourth and the fifth, glissade, assemblée, échappé second and the fifth, and the second and the fifth, glissade, assemblée, tendu, plié, en dedans, chassé, forwards, close your fifth. One changement. No, you don't need that changement. You already have the correct foot in front. Fourth and the fifth, glissade, assemblée, second and the fifth, and the second and the fifth, glissade, assemblée, tendu, plié, en dedans, chassé, forward, close. Oh, you good, Greg? I see a big fat question mark.
it starts with fourth, right?
Yes, correct. 1 to 4th, glissade assembly.
Glissade assembly, right?
Now 2 échappés to second. Understanding that échappé generally changes feet. There we go. Now 1 glissade assembly. Tendu croisé. En dedans chassé forward. Make sure you push yourself forward enough so you can chassé out of your en dedans turn.
Oh, okay.
And we're starting with our left foot in front.
Oh,
That's why we're starting the assembly on the right side, correct. Now you have your two échappés for your second assembly and the left side. And then, yes, I'm sorry to say, your first underdown turn will go always also toward your left shoulder. There we go. And then you're ready for your échappé to fourth. Uh-huh. Are we good to give this a mark? It might be actually easier.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that a little bit clearer?
And then what's the third phrase?
Glissade assemblée.
Oh, glissade assemblée.
Uh-huh. Underdown chassé forward. You're already marking it wrongly. Careful, with your underdown, you need to know you need to push yourself forward into that chassé.
Right.
With some evil purpose in the background. One échappé, one glissade assemblée, two échappés, one glissade assemblée, attendu, prepare, and underdown turn. Are we good to give this a go?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go, left foot in front. And piano one. Chassé one. The underdown needs to fall forward if a chassé is forward.
Right.
So therefore, let me modify it slightly. Underdown, tombé forward, assemblée back. Just to get my point across. Tombé forward, then brush and close to fifth. Yes, correct. But you're landing, yes, correct, and close in fifth, correct. So it's not really an assembly because it comes from an open position, but that's okay. Okay. Are we good to do this one more time?
Yeah.
Here we go. And one. However, you do need to aim for the corner of your tombé in your underdown turn, instead of just en face or the wrong corner. Right, otherwise it's not going to happen. Would you like to do the left side, Greg?
Yeah.
Okay. I leave it up to you, Jane, if you like to join or not. Okay, left side one more time before we say goodbye. And one. Your closing arm that needs to be, the insolent child syndrome. Oh, Kai, I sense that we reached at least 165 internal temperature.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will
You
be seeing
too.
you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye bye.